Cecil was a popular attraction at the Hwange National Park in Zimbabwe. He featured in many photographic shoots, including this one, by a British amateur safari enthusiast who filmed the lion during a November 2012 trip to Zimbabwe. Safari Operators Association of Zimbabwe and wildlife officials say Cecil was lured out of Hwange National Park using a bait and was shot dead by an American, Walter James Palmer.
The client or the person involved or the offender is a gentleman who is an American called Walter James Palmer. Walter James Palmer is the guy who came into the country around the beginning of this month of July and was enticed, we're not quite sure yet, to harvest this particular lion. The proper market value for this lion, which is a big treasure, would be around $100,000 US. Information so far received shows that there was money which was exchanged to the tune of around $55,000 US.
Zimbabwe authorities say Palmer paid two people, Zimbabwean hunter Theo Bronkhorst and Hwange Ndlovu, a private game park owner who lured the lion out of Hwange National Park. Palmer, however, issued a statement saying he was unaware that the lion was so well known and part of a study, maintaining that, to his knowledge, everything about the hunt had been legal. Cecil's death has drawn international attention, with wildlife officials saying this was just one case of many endangered species being killed for sport in some African countries.
For wildlife throughout Africa, poaching is a huge problem. Right now, elephants and rhinos are being killed in mass numbers, numbers that we haven't seen in half a century, being slaughtered for their ivory, being killed for their horn. But you also see perfectly legal trophy hunting going on of these same endangered species. Elephants are killed by legitimate safari operations, as are lions, which, as I mentioned before, are a highly imperiled species.
Lions are not protected species in Zimbabwe. If convicted, the two men could be required to pay $20,000 US in compensation, but the court may impose an additional jail term. Susan Mongeli, CCTV.